So you guys did a massive thing. Like, you did it a very difficult way, and what you got is very much reflected on the screen. But I'm just wondering, from the producer's point of view and from the editor's point of view, it must have been just a mind-bogglingly massive job. And I wonder if, in retrospect, I'm not really even sure what the question is. I mean, maybe it's just a statement.
How are we sitting here?
Yeah, how are you feeling? What are your therapist bills like? No, but I mean, this was an unusual way to attack this particular kind of subject, and I think part of why the movie is what it is because you did it that way. And I wonder if you would talk about the process a little.
I mean, I'll say that I've made 2 other sort of competition films. I worked on a film called Quran by Heart, which is like the American Idol set in like Quran singing competition. And I did a film called Chicken People, which followed like the competitive poultry world. So, you know, and when Laura was like, I'm not doing that, I was like, okay, that's cool. I like where you're heading. But we knew that it was like really ambitious, you know, and I think it's a huge testament to, you know, our entire team, that they were up for the challenge and just really pulled out all the stops. And I mean, I think that when you're working on something as inspiring as all these students are, you just, you know, sometimes you can ignore the exhaustion to a certain degree. I mean, I think we've all been recovering all year from it.
It must have been nice to be in the editing room. And one of the things about a documentary is obviously you spend so much time in that dark room with the footage, and if the topic of the movie is something very dark, it can really affect your psyche. And to be spending so much time in that room with these kids doing what they were doing must have been, I mean, still a huge job, but it must have been kind of great. I mean, there must have been times.
Oh yeah, it was the most fun project to edit because of the kids, and I think that was what inspired me to come on in the first place. When I first met and talked with Laura, she had a trailer that she showed me that was like kind of something put together from the previous year, and just like having come off of another project that was kind of dark, and President Trump was getting ready to take office, and it was just like, this is the perfect thing to kind of work on. So even though in the background of everything that was happening in the edit room, like politically the world is falling apart, everything else, it was like, oh, I get to come to work every day and like hang out with these kids and kind of help them tell their stories. And what they're doing is so amazing that, you know, it was difficult, but it was very rewarding and wonderful to work on.